Hi everyone, we're here today again in Livingstone, Scotland, and we have another beautiful, brave young lady with us. And if you would just like to tell everyone your name.
Hi, yep, I'm Katie.
And Katie, as you know, we were able to show you, Mark has been saying that you are 24 years old.
Yep.
And can you just confirm what age you are currently?
I'm currently 23 and I was 20 when I met him.
Okay. And you fell pregnant quite quickly?
Yes, I was with him until maybe about a year and a half and I fell pregnant maybe about just under a year into the relationship.
Okay. And did things change when you fell pregnant or beforehand?
And what things?
In the quality of relationship, I would say?
Well before.
Well before?
Well before.
Okay, so it was quite quickly you were in a relationship and things changed?
Yep, I think the honeymoon period, as you could call it, maybe lasted a few months.
Okay.
And then when you started, it went downhill.
Yeah. And obviously, I'm not going to ask you to go into any specific detail as your private life, and we totally respect that. But if you could just kind of tell us the kind of things that were causing problems in your relationship.
I don't quite know how to explain it properly, but it was just basically, it went downhill with a lot of mental stuff, is the best way I could describe it.
Yeah.
It was just very his way or no way.
Okay. And if you don't mind saying, was there any physical violence throughout your relationship?
There was, yes. It wasn't on a daily basis. There wasn't like hitting on a daily basis or anything, but he ended up losing his temper one time and there is a video and it's just trying to get that video.
Yeah.
Which I never would have brought to light, but with other things that himself is bringing to light, like things that the truth needs to come out.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the one thing that kind of really got me the most was the fact that we knew there was lies being put out in mainstream papers back where we're from, and that was one of the first things that I kind of brought up with you was the lies that were being told.
Yep.
And how, how do you feel seeing that and knowing that he is actively not supporting also your baby that you have together, but also painting this completely different picture?
I can't stand it, and that's what's made me speak up and try and bring the truth to light.
Yeah.
It's because I didn't know that he was saying to people that he's providing to me and my daughter.
Yeah.
When we barely see a penny, and it's not about me taking money, like my daughter.
Absolutely.
Getting the things that she needs.
Yeah.
And him getting money from people, saying that it's for my daughter, when it's not.
Yes, absolutely.
There's been less than a handful of occasions where I've actually had something from him. For my wee girl.
Yeah.
And the fact that I didn't know that he's currently still getting money and the public, and in their eyes, they're thinking, it's for my wee girl.
Yeah.
When it's not, she's not seen anything.
Yeah. And I, as a mother, can't imagine how aggravating that would be, because I know it bothered me when I found out that he wasn't supporting you. You can see, if you go onto the Buy Me a Coffee link, you can see the money that's kind of going in and through that.
Yeah.
But also, I have witnessed people in the street putting notes into his pocket. So he's got this Buy Me a Coffee link, plus he's also being supplied with cash everywhere that he goes. And he's claiming that most of that gets sent to here for you and your wee baby.
No, definitely not. And that's, when I found this out, I was actually gobsmacked. And there's not a lot I thought he could do anymore that would shock me. But this is one thing that really has shocked me.
Yeah.
My wee girl's barely seen a penny.
Yeah. And just one final thing, as you know, I had described you before having a proper conversation with you as being a vulnerable young woman when he met you.
Yeah.
And without obviously going into detail, would you agree with that statement?
I would, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd very recently had to go to my sister.
Yeah.
As well, and I was in a very bad place. And instead of getting the support that I could have done through a partner, through it, I got the opposite. Yeah. And there was times where I wasn't even allowed to grieve for her.
Yeah.
And when I tried to grieve, it was just made into an issue. Yeah. So I would agree with that one, yes.
And if you don't mind me saying, we can clip this out if it's not appropriate, but he actually did destroy belongings belonging to your deceased sister.
He did, yes. We had a fallout one time, and I've got videos that he sent me of him burning my stuff, my sister's stuff, and my actual pregnancy book that I had from meant to be for pregnancy, which I never got to read.
Yeah.
But it was my sister. So he didn't, as he would say, his defence was, he didn't burn all my sister's stuff. but he burned some of my sister's stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that,
and when someone passes away, everything is so precious.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a lot of stuff I had there, and there's still some of the stuff that's in the house that I'm not allowed that he's not giving me access to.
Okay.
Including my papa's fireplace, but some of my sister's belongings are still in there.
Yeah.
But it was more the fact that some of my sister's stuff that he burnt, that was the last things that I had worth.
Yeah. And those things can never ever be gotten back.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, Katie, I want to firstly thank you for being so brave and thank you for agreeing to meet with us. You're going to be, you might not believe it right now, but trust me, your story is going to inspire other women. And I think that was the whole point of putting the truth out there, because there's so many women like yourself who have tried to speak out and they've had doors shut in their face and they've had people just blatantly not believe them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here to say that I don't believe you.
Thank you.
And we'll always be here to support you. You've got the support of the Concerned Parents Groups in Belfast, and we will continue to be friends and stay in touch.
Thank you.
And please don't fear.
I'm not anymore, and that's the problem. I was in fear for too long.
Yeah.
But I can't have lies getting put out that's not true.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
People need to know the truth.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you so much. And, you know, you might not feel it now, but the strength that it is took for you to come forward and say your piece, I find absolutely inspiring. And I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, want to say thank you. You're a brave lady, never ever forget that. And you know what? Your little girl is so lucky to have you as her mummy.
Thank you. I think so too. So I'd leave us that one.
Good, I'm glad. We're getting there with the confidence as well. Absolutely. And thank you so much for agreeing to meet us.
No problem at all.